Okay, so Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, madam. So today, me, myself, Muhammad Rifki, and Nick Ahmad Faris with Irfan Fitri and Nurania Sofia will present about our final project. So let's continue to the introduction.
Okay, so introduction. Communication is essential for everyone, no matter their age and their occupation. The existence of an application specialized for communication purposes is a must when most people own a smartphone where they can communicate at the tip of their fingers. These types of applications allow users to communicate with other people across the globe with the help of internet. May it be through texting or voice calls, communication application allows users to be connected with each other, enabling them to spend on the line or even share information. That is where Bubbly comes into play, a newly developed application specialized in communication purposes that connects users together through internet. This messaging platform allows communication via texting, video calls, or even voice calls, allowing its users to easily communicate with other Bubbly users. Other than communication, it also allows users to make online payment through application itself, making the users' daily lives a lot easier. Next. All right, the objective of Bubbly, we have three objectives. So the first being, Bubbly was created mostly for communication purposes. So we created this application mainly for communication, allowing users to communicate with others with other users around the world. From people in your contact list to strangers nearby, as long as they have Bubbly as well. Bubbly offers a wide variety of ways users can communicate with each other. So in this app that we have created, we have texting, voice messaging, of course, video calls, and even voice calls. Bubbly ensures their users can easily navigate through the application as it is made easy to use and very user-friendly, especially towards newcomers of the Bubbly application. So for the second objective being, it also aims to make the daily lives of their users a lot simpler by having the convenience of online payment, which was integrated into the application itself. This will allow users to easily carry on with their online payments through QR Pay. All that's need to be done when using this feature is to scan the QR code for the item that users want to buy, and Bubbly will run a verification method to ensure the safety of the user's payment details. And finally, the third one being helping the users to make the application feel more personalized for each of the users themselves. So what this means is it allows customization for the users. They can customize their application by maybe using their own custom wallpapers, the color theme of the application, so the app won't feel limited for the users in terms of personalization. Moving on to the similarities and differences.
So this is the similarities of these apps. First, all of the apps can send instant messages, audio messages in media such as pictures, video, and documents. For the second one, this app can make group chats where group admins can do whatever they want, such as restricting participants, editing group info, deleting the group, and dismissing the admin. Other than that, allows group video calls too. And for the third, all apps can share current location of user to another contact. Fourth, can access through PC or desktop where the user have to scan the display QR code given on the screen. And lastly, has two basic themes such as dark theme and light theme. For the differences, the differences of this app is first, WeChat has a payment system where they are up to 1,000 people, while WhatsApp allows only 8 people and WeChat allows up to 9 people. Then third, Telegram can put multiple profile page. WeChat has mini programs where the mini apps inside the ecosystem of WeChat allows to book doctor appointments, apply for loan, calling a taxi, or daily by people in China. And lastly, Telegram has a feature where it has a secret chat where users can openly chat with their chosen contact. So that's it.
Okay, now I will be explaining about the target users of Bubbly. So we have three main audience for the user scope of this application. First, we have the public, of course, because Bubbly is tailored for the use of everyone, as it is mainly used for communication purposes. From teenagers to adults, they can all communicate with each other using this application. The payment convenience included also can be used by everyone for their daily purposes as long as they have online banking. For the second audience, we have workers. Workers, no matter if they work in an office or not, can use this application for a more specialized purpose of communication. The ability of creating groups in this application allows them to create a group among their colleagues for sharing information, meeting, and more. Finally, we have students or students and teachers. Other than workers, Bubbly can also be used the same way for students. Creating groups among classmates and their teachers, sharing information about a subject or homework, making it easier for students and their teachers to communicate with each other. Moving on to the description of the mobile app design.
So for the description of the mobile app design, for the first picture, that is the first interface when the users open the apps. It first will show the logo and the name of the app, which is Bubbly. So for the second picture, after the user open the app, the user needs to insert their phone number. Then the user click the TAC button and we will send the TAC number through SMS. Lastly, the user needs to enter the TAC number that has been given. So for the third picture, this is the interface where if the user does not have an account, they need to insert their picture, name, username, and about. If the user already has an account, it will automatically go to the chat list. So this is the chat list, the fourth picture. So this is the interface for the chat list. The user can see the list of chat that they have saved in their contact. At the bottom of the design, we have contacts, calls, chat, and settings. The user also can see when it is the last time they chat with their parents or friends. So for the next picture, if the user clicks one of the chat lists, it will appear the chat box. In the chat box, the user can see the chat's name and last seen. And for the next picture, if the user tap on the box at the bottom, it will appear keyboard where they can type any message to send to the others. So for the next, the user also can send any stickers that they have saved in their phone. Moving on to the next picture, if the user wants to send any voice messages, they just have to tap and hold on the microphone icon at the bottom left. If the user wants to cancel, they just have to slide to the left side. If the user wants to send a long voice message, they can slide up to hold the voice recording. Then next, if the user wants to send any documents, location, or contact, user just have to click on the clip icon. Press the cancel button if the user wants to cancel. So next, I'll pass to Irfan.
Okay. The first picture is similar like the last picture, just the user can send any image or video. The next picture, the bubbly icon at the bottom center shows the status of their contacts. It is like Instagram story or WhatsApp status. It also shows when their contact update the status. After that, After the picture, the call icon shows list of missed call, rejected class, and outgoing calls. It also shows who the one calls and the duration of the calls. Okay, the next picture. Then the contact icon, which is at the bottom left, shows the list of contacts that the user have saved in their phone. It also can find people nearby and invite other friends to use Bubbly. Also, the next picture, the contact icon, which is at the bottom left, shows the list of contacts that the user have saved, that their profile picture, name, and username. They also can set their ringtone password if they want. Check their storage, change language, check Bubbly features, or ask a Bubbly if they face any problem. In addition, we also provide Bubbly Pay to shop online. This is the interface if the user wants to reload any amount to their account. They can enter any amount or just choose any of the choice. Okay, the next picture. Moreover, after the user have reloaded their account, it will appear reload successful and the amount of the user have reloaded. Furthermore, this is the interface of the user account. They can see their account balance and also track their transaction below. If the user want to make any transaction or make a payment without reloading, they need to fill their card number, the month and year the card expired, and the 3-digit CVV number. At last, this is the interface where the user can see the list of cards that they will fill in. It will show the bank name, account number, and bank holder name. Okay, we'll pass back to Nick.
Okay, for the conclusion for our final project, Bubbly will surely be a very handy communication platform that will simply help the needs for its users' communication purposes. Its user-friendly nature will help the newcomers get around the app simpler and faster, not to mention its ability to also be used as a payment method for their daily lives. A lot of applications of the same type has been developed but most of them are focused on the same concept, which is communication alone. While others may have been a step ahead in terms of their features, Bubbly will be able to compete in terms of its own features as well. Moreover, its ability to be used not only for communication purposes will be a plus for its users' choice. So for the next one, we will show the poster.
So basically, you guys can see, right, the poster.
Yes.
Okay, so basically this poster was made by Irfan. So we have our project members here and the objective, the list of functions, and our target users. So these are the examples of our interface. So I think that is all for our presentation today. So thank